something which something which cuts off, pierces. Even salt is called lavana in Sanskrit, lavana, because salt cuts. Salt can even cut iron, if like is placed for a long time. So lavanya. So Krishna's lavanya means it cuts or it pierces the heart of people. So very nice understanding. So I was very happy to hear such like grammatical explanation of a word which we hear like on a regular basis, lavanya. So it's very interesting. So implementation, pick up chapters from Bhagavatam. I gave one chapter to you as homework. Pick up chapters, chapter 1, 2, 3, whatever. Or if you want like something simple, you can do Valmiki Ramayana. That is like simple Sanskrit, Valmiki Ramayana. Or Bhagavatam is enough also. Okay. So Sarveshwaranta Lakshmi Linga section. Um, Gau, Gavo, Gavah, Gavam, Gavo, Gaha. Now, these are the feminine words ending in a vowel. We did one section, Sarveshwaranta Purushottam Linga. This is Sarveshwaranta Lakshmi Linga. Tatra Banta Lakshmi, Radha Sangya. In the earlier section, we studied some sangyas like Krishna Sangya, um, Iuramato Hari Sangya, ityadi. Here, this is Radha Sangya. Of the feminine words ending in a Sarveshwara, a feminine word ending in ap is called a Radha Shabda. So this ap is basically a suffix from one of the last chapters, like the last chapter of this book, Tadhita. So when we apply this ap pratyay suffix to a word, then that word becomes aramant, first of all, and it becomes a Lakshmi Linga Shabda. For example, for example, agata. No, no, let's take something simpler. Okay, agata. No, let's take simple. Um, let's say aja. Aja means he who is unborn, right? Aja with a Vamana a. And if we say Aja, and if I want to make it like Lakshmi Linga, we add this up and it becomes Aja. So Aja would mean she who is unborn. Got it? So in this way, this up, when added to a word, makes it a Lakshmi Linga Shabda. So the sutra is saying that if we have a word ending with Sarveshwara, basically ending with ap in Lakshmi Linga, then that category, that word is called a Radha Sangya. So all the Aramanta Shabdas in Lakshmi Linga will be called Radha Sangya. Like we had Krishna Sangya, Hari Sangya. Like Sita, Lalita, Vishakha, Gita, ityadi, ityadi. All these are Radha Shabdas. Okay. Now they have Jiva Goswami has taken the word Radha itself for the declension. So Radha plus Su. So we had one sutra, 138, which meant Radha Vishnu Janabhyam Ipascha Trivikramat Sor Haraha. Radha Vishnu Janabhyam Ipascha Trivikramat Sor Haraha. After a Radha Shabda, after after a word ending with Vishnu Jana, and after a word ending with the long E, Su is deleted. So here we have a Radha Shabda, A, Lakshmilinga A, and we have Su, Su is deleted. So we just get Radha, 1.1. Radha, Radha. Simple. Then 1.2 is Radha plus Au. Sutra says Radha Brahmabhyam Au-E. Radha Brahmabhyam Au-E. After a Radha Shabda or a Brahmalinga Shabda. Brahmalinga Shabda is the neuter word, which we'll do in the next section. So after a Radha Shabda or a Brahmalinga Shabda, Au is replaced by Trivikrama E. So by this rule, Radha, Au becomes Trivikrama E. And then which Sandhi rule do you think will be applied here? We have A and E. Which Sandhi rule? A and E in front of each other.
Idvaye A.
Advamidvaye. So we get Radhe. So this is 1.2 Radhe. If you remember that sutra, Idu detam divijnasya manivadi varjam. Sarveshwara Sandhi, last sutra, I believe. So the sutra mentioned about words ending with Trivikrama E, Trivikrama U, and A Rama in dual case, in Dvivachana. So this is an example of a word in dual case, ending with A Rama. Okay? Idu detam. We studied there. Then Radha, Jas. Next sutra is simple. We simply combine them. Dashabtarikatmake miliktva trivikramaha. Sararame or Vishnu Sarva Vishnu Vedante. Radha. Radha. Similarly, 2.1. Radha plus Dashavatara Damshasor Ramaharaha. After Dashavatara, we delete the of and we combine them. So we get Radham. Similarly, Radhe, 2.3 is Radha. Okay, 2.3, Radha plus Shas. So Dashavatara Damshasor Ramaharaha. And then Dashavatara se Trivikrama Shasi. It's already Trivikrama. Tasmat Sonaha Pungsi. And then Sa became Na in Pullinga, but this is not Purushottam Linga, this is Lakshmi Linga. So Sa will remain Sa. So Radhas and Sararama Vishnu Sarga Vishnu Dante, Radha. Okay. Then Radha plus Ta. Sutra says Radhaya e tosor buddhe cha. The final A of Radha becomes A Rama when Ta, Os, or Buddha follows. What is Buddha? Buddha is?
Sambodhane Surbuddha. Saudhya. The Su
Sambodhane Sur Buddha
Sambodhane.
Sangha. Yeah. So 8.1 so is called Buddha. So the final A of Radha becomes A when these three are following, either of them, Ta, Os, or Buddha. So we have Ta, so Radhe plus the A of Ta. Okay, the A of Ta remains. And then we apply the Sandhi rule, A-I-I-I. So A-I. We have A followed by A. So that A will become I. And then we combine it. So Radhaya. Anaya Radhito no. Anaya Radhaya. Radhaya means by Radha. It could be by Radha or it could be with Radha. Depends. 3.3 are simple. We'll just combine them. Radha Bhyam, Radha Bhyam. Nothing. Then 4.1 Radha plus Tabhyam is Ni. Sutra says Radha to yap Vrishneshu. When the Vrishnis follow, what is Vrishni?
नीतो वृष्णिषु नीतो वृष्णिसंज्ञः
Yeah, Ngita Vrishni Sangya. Any pratyay with the indicated letter Nga is called a Vrishni. So the sutra says whenever a Vrishni is following, so we will insert this yap after a Radha Shabda. So it will be here, yap, pa is indicated letter, like this. So we combine it, we delete, remove the indicated letter, and then uh, we have a and a in front of each other. So we simply apply the Sandhi rule. Um, Edvai ai, Edvai ai, so Radha yai. It's like Vrinda yai, we say Tulsi Dev yai, Priya yai. So that Vrinda yai, Priya yai, it's 4.1. The root word is Vrinda and Priya. Vrinda yai, Priya yai. 4.23, same, Radha Bhyam, Radha Bhya. 5.1, same pattern. Radha, we insert Yap because of Vrishni is there. Nasi Bhyam Vyas. And yeah, we simply combine them. Dashavatare Katmake Militva Vikramaha. And Sararama Vishnu Sarga Vishnu Nandi, Radhaya, which means from Radha. Radhaya.
So 4.1 meaning is unto Radha.
Yes, yes, unto Radha. Obeisances unto Vrinda Devi, like unto. So Radhaya, from Radha. Radha Bhyam, Radha Bhyam. 6.1 is also same like 5.1 Radhaya. Then when 6.2 is there, Os. So we apply this rule, previous one. Radha plus Os. So Radha 8 Os are Buddhicha. Whenever Os is following, the A of Radha becomes A, and then AI, we combine them. Sararama Vishnu Sarga Vishnu Dante, Radhayo. Radhayo. Which means of two Radhas, like literally, of two Radhas. Then 6.3 is simple Radha Nam. Radha plus Am. So the sutra says Radha Vamana Gopi Radhabhyo Nudami. Vamana Gopi Radhabhyo Nudami. Whenever Am is following and we have either a Vamana or a Radha or a Gopi Shabda, then we insert Nut in between. So here we have a Radha Shabda and we have Am following. So we insert Nut, Utavito. And Nid Tidagama Parasambandhi. We join like this and we simply combine them, nothing new. No new rule here. Radha Nam, which means of many Radhas. Then Radha plus Ni. Previously we had a rule, Ni Radhabhyam Nger Am. Okay, first of all, we will insert Yap by the previous, yeah, by this rule. Radha to Vrishnishu because Ni is also Vrishni. And then we had a rule, Ni Radhabhyam Nger Am. Previously it was there. That is Sutra number 135. So by that rule, after the Radha Shabda, Ni is replaced with Am. Ni Radha Bhyam Neram. After Radha, Ni is replaced with Am. We simply combine and it will be Radha Yam, which means in Radha. In Radha. 7-1. Similarly, Radhayo, Radhasu. Sambodhana 8.1, Radha plus Su. So we had a sutra. No, what is that? Uh, 145. What was the sutra? A becomes A. Yeah, Radhaya 8 also Buddhija. We just did. When a Buddha follows, then also the A of Radha becomes A. And then A O Vamanebhyo Buddhasya Darshanam. After A Rama, after O Rama, or after Vamana, Buddha gets deleted. So A is done. So we delete Buddha. So Hey Radhe. This is the Sambodhana. In Vrindavan, we keep on saying this. Hey Radhe, Radhe, Radhe. And then 8.2 also is Hey Radhe, which means oh two Radhas. And then Hey Radha, 8.3. So this is it, the Radha Shabda declension. Uh, and all the Aramant, Striling Shabda, Lakshmilinga Shabda, they will have the same kind of table. So here it is. सेनयोरुभयोर्मध्ये Bhagavad Gita. Senayorubayormadhe. Senayoho is 6.2. Senayo is the root word is Sena. The root word is Sena, Aramant Shabda. So just like Radha became Radhayo, Sena became Senayo. So same, see, a similar form. So that's how we have to start thinking, implement Senayo, Senayo. So yeah, do this declension, the table, memorize it, and also complete the previous ones, at least the tables. Any question here?
Are there also
See,
sutras where we will understand whether the uh, Radhe is written, then which one, which meaning should we take? Like there are some sutras explaining that.
no. The sutras are only like for formations. The context, the sandarbhas help in the shlokas. Like in the shloka, the context, the scenario, the sandarbha helps us to get which Radha is that. Is it 1.2 to 2.2, 8.2, or 8.1? So the context helps. Like in Vishnu Janata section, we'll have one, two, three, four, five, five, six forms, like same forms at different places, like 1.3, 2.3, 5.1, 6.1, and 8.3. They all are same. Mostly they are all same in Vishnu Janata section. Like Bhagavatah, 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 Bhagavata. So which Bhagavata is that? Is it Sambodhana? Is it possessive, ablative, Prathama, or Dvitiya? So the context helps. And when I'm saying context helps, it really helps. It's not just like for the sake of, just like a saying. No, it really helps. Context helps. So I was going to say that I really want to do a lot of practice with you from the shlokas also. But for that, you need to like at least prepare the tables, like this, lightning speed. Then we can do good practice from the shlokas. Okay, let me try to show you one thing. Oops, something happened here. Yeah, okay, so this is like an Anvaya practice, basically. Um, so I think I mentioned it to you earlier that the shlokas are in poetry form and padyas, and the other pattern is the prose, like a normal sentence structure, uh, with the elements properly placed, like doer, the subject, object, verb, and so on. So, in a poetry, in a shloka, in a padya, all the elements are scattered here and there. There is no such sequence, especially in Sanskrit, because everything makes sense in Sanskrit. Uh, but to put them in sequence is called anvay. So basically, from poetry to prose. So that process is called anvaya. So these numberings are basically putting the words in correct order. One, two, three, four, and so on. So, and that is actually very important. This Anvaya part uh, is actually the crux of grammatical study, what I have understood. People try to crack the Anvayas of the shlokas after a lot of study. So, these tables are actually stepping stone to come to this point. So, Bhagwan Harihi Ishwaraha Yena Yena Avatarena Karna Ramyani Manojnani Karoti. Okay. So the Lord Hari, who is Ishvara, or it could be Bhagwan Ishvara Hari, Ishvara Bhagwan Hari. Because Ishvara and Bhagwan, they are Visheshanas, adjectives, and the Hari is the main noun. Okay. So such Lord Hari, he, Yena Yena Avatarena, so by like whatsoever, whichsoever, or Yena Yena, by the incarnations, Karna Ramyani, uh, those which are basically this is an adjective, and Manogyani also is an adjective, and they are adjectives to the word karmani. So Lord Hari, through his avatar incarnation, whatever he like activities karmani he performs karoti. Now these two are visheshnas of karmani. One visheshna is like karuna ramyani, which are pleasing to the ears. Karana is ear, ramya is like pleasing, and manogyani is which is also pleasing to the mind. It's not just like a pleasant sound, but it's also intellectual, insightful. Manogyani. It's similar to Madhuraya Gira Valgu Vakyaya, Buddha Manogyaya in Gopi Geet. Madhuraya Gira. It's not only Madhura, it's also Buddha Manogyaya. The acharyas actually say there that when gopis say Madhuraya Gira, that Krishna's words, Vani is Madhura, sweet, then someone can say, oh, even like babies' speech, they're also sweet, right? Madhura, the Kal Vani, as Radha Gund Maharaj explains. But then the gopi says, it is Madhura and also it is Buddha Manokaya. It's also insightful. The children's statements are not insightful, they are the stupid things, nonsense things. So, in this way, Anvayas, so this will happen when we accomplish the grammatical aspects properly. Like Avatarena is 3.1, Yena is 3.1, Hari we have done, Ishvara we have done, right? Many forms we have done. Prabhu we have done. It's 8.1 of Prabhu, like 8.1 of Vishnu, Guru. Haro we have done 7.1 of Hari. Bhakti, okay, we'll do. Purusha we have done, Sakhyam we have done. So we have actually done a lot of things. Chirena we have done 3.1. Achirena. So this is something like which I study with Maharaj, Guru Maharaj. So we study Anvayas. So I mark them. 10th canto we are doing. So, and then we also, so we take a verse. For example, we took these two verses. So we discuss Anvayas. And before that, we actually discuss the grammar of each and every word. Each and every word. Like avatar, like yena is 3.1. Avatar, the breakdown, which pratyay, which suffix, which prefix, which is the root word, and so on. So we actually discuss it in detail. We were thinking that we can actually maybe publish some book of such a breakdown. It will be very helpful. We were thinking, I don't know how does that idea sound. Um, yeah. So please, even if you're not able to do, you fail, but please try implementation. Study shlokas, try to find out. It will really help you. I was studying with my Gurudev, my Guruji, I'm a Sanskrit Guruji. So earlier I used to only go for Vyakaran study, grammar, half an hour, 30 minutes, 45 minutes. I would be in a hurry, like only my subject, and then I'll come back. Like, I had that mentality. Then, like in ISKCON, we have Bhagavatam classes where we take one shloka and we explain. But in that Gaudiya Math, they take like 20, 25, 30 verses in a day, like in a session, and they don't do the Vyakhyan. They don't like explain. They do the Anvayas, like this. So my Guruji one day he mentioned that he also come to Anvaya classes. So initially I was like, oh, now he's calling me in Bhagavatam class and now he'll brainwash me, like ISKCON mentality. And then he will suddenly make me his follower, this, that. But anyhow, I went to the classes and I just saw that he's discussing shlokas. So that was just like a rubbish thing in my mind. And I was regular in those Anvaya classes. And believe me, for 1 year, I didn't understand anything. What's happening? 1 year straight, I didn't understand a word. What's happening? He's saying, chanting a verse, and then he's randomly putting sequences here and there, and I'm not able to grasp. But after like an year or so, everything started to make sense to me because I was able to implement my grammar there. I was able to ask questions. He was asking us which Sandhi rule is applied here, which form is this, what is the root word here, and so on. And then after like 2.5 years, uh, before my Guruji do the Anvaya, I would do that Anvaya in my mind. And I would cross check with my Guruji's Anvaya. Like that we do sometimes. And like 90% it worked. So I had that confident, okay, I'm also doing good. So even if you don't understand, no problem. Keep on doing. So practices are must. Only grammar will not help. Uh, So yeah, again, whether the classes are there or not. I mean, classes will be there. It was only like an emergency thing. Uh, so please keep on doing, practicing, practicing, practicing. Okay, Hare Krishna. Thank you. Day after tomorrow we'll meet.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you.